Let's talk about the No Kings protest. I'll start with a confession. The title of this video is clickbait because Antifa is not a thing. It's a Republican boogeyman, just like socialism, communism, Marxism, all the isms that the conservatives pull out of their ass and throw at anybody who thinks they deserve to get something in exchange for their tax dollars. People are sick and tired of their tax dollars going to subsidize these giant corporations that make billions and billions in profit because they want to tell us they're job creators. I'm sorry for the air quote. I hate it when people do that. Sue me. Why is the government taking a piece of our paycheck and then taking another piece of every dollar we spend so they can hand it over to billionaires who are just going to hoard it, will never spend it, and just drain the economy dry? Why are we giving them all these incentives when they don't even pay a living wage? I could understand giving tax breaks to these mega corporations if they treated their employees right, if they paid them well and gave them good benefits and a pension. Then I could understand it. Then I could understand the government subsidies. But they're paying starvation wages. They don't give a damn about their employees, and as soon as they can get a robot to replace them, they'll put them out on the street. I know I said this video is about no kings, but stick with me for a minute, I'll get there. What's the end game with this? What happens when the billionaires have everything and the rest of us have nothing? What happens when we can't afford to buy their products anymore? Rich people can only buy so much shit. They need millions and millions of consumers to fulfill their limitless greed. At some point, the average person is going to be stretched so thin, they just quit paying their bills altogether. They won't have a choice. Food is a luxury now. People are taking out loans to buy groceries. These fucking tech nerds and trust fund babies have hoarded so much wealth, the rest of us can't even afford basic necessities anymore. Why are we sending billions to Israel so they can attack every country they share a border with and mass murder innocent civilians? They call themselves the most moral army in the world while they starve children to death. Why are we funding Israel while Americans are over here dying of curable diseases? Israelis get health care. Israelis get a free education. Israeli women have the right to choose. Why are we bailing out Argentina with $40 billion while they undercut American farmers? That was a rhetorical question. It's because Elon Musk is butt buddies with Malay, and a bunch of billionaires made bad bets on a failed economic experiment. People are eating out of dumpsters in Argentina because taking a chainsaw to every program that helps stop poverty isn't just immoral, it's economic suicide. Add that to the fact we got secret police kidnapping people, including American citizens, all while that fat orange tub of goo in the Oval Office spends $200 million of our money on a ballroom and dips the White House in gold. That's just part of what No Kings is about. Fuck Donald Trump and Peter Thiel's puppet J.D. Vance. Fuck Pam Bondi and Kristi Noem, that plastic poser. Fuck MAGA Mike Johnson, who's out of his damn mind and thinks God told him he's Moses. Fuck that dickless vampire Stephen Miller, and fuck every Republican calling this a Hate America rally. They're calling us terrorists because we criticize our government. That's our right. That's our First Amendment right. Who wouldn't criticize this? Anybody in their right fucking mind should be criticizing this government. They have gone completely insane. The Christian nationalists are the ones who hate America. The Bible thumpers are the ones who hate America. Moms for Liberty are the ones who hate America. These are the people who don't like freedom. These are the people who hate what our country should be. They hate anybody who's not straight, white, and Christian, even though none of them follow the teachings of Jesus, and a whole bunch of them aren't nearly as straight as they claim to be. One final fuck you to the white supremacists on the Supreme Court who are bound and determined to drag us backward and erase every bit of progress we've made for the past century. If you're going to the protest, stay safe and don't take the bait if ICE or some MAGA cultist tries to instigate violence. They're just itching for the chance to turn their guns on us. They just shot a woman like 5 times and lied about it. They're ramming people with their cars. They're using chemical weapons on peaceful protesters. They just shot a priest in the face with a pepper ball from a rooftop. We all need to look out for each other because they're going to pull some shit. We know they're going to pull some shit. If I wasn't already on some sort of watch list, which I'm suspicious I was, I probably will be soon. So if you'd like to contribute to my future legal defense fund, check out my book, Warp Asylum. It was born in the middle of a religious delusion and uses a battle between heaven and hell to illustrate bipolar mania. There's links below to my website, don'tbelievekj.com. You can find artwork based on my books there. Links to, I don't really do social media except YouTube. I have an Instagram. You can go there. That's Don't Believe KJ. And there's my artwork on there, but I never update that thing anymore. I also have a Warp Asylum playlist on the channel. I'll put it in one of those floating boxes at the end of the video. The playlist has trailers and spoken word remixes of scenes from the book. If you're still here, I appreciate you watching. And if you like this video, subscribe, like, do all those things. I post whenever it is I feel like I have something meaningful to say. So I can't guarantee when there'll be another video, but there will be another video, and I hope you'll come back and watch it.